Hello students, welcome to Physics CET Sankalp classes. I hope you are doing good. So in today's class, we are going to start the chapter Ray Optics, and it is quite important chapter and we have to focus lot. Okay, so regarding the sign convention, you would have studied that in your U level itself regarding the sign convention, how it is going to be functioning. So you would have studied that, right? So the lens formula, mirror formula, lens makers formula, and like when you take the two plane mirrors, how that is going to be having the combination. So everything in detail you would have studied about that. Okay. So today we are going to see first before we go with the multiple choice questions, we'll see the synopsis. Right. So when the two plane mirrors, as I told that when two plane mirrors are inclined at an angle theta and an object is placed between them, the number of images are formed due to the multiple reflection. Due to the multiple reflection, if n is equal to, we are going to say that condition, if n is equal to 360 divided by theta. So when you solve that, if you get the even number, then number of images will be n minus 1. If the number is odd, if you get the odd number, again there is a condition that it should be symmetry. The position of the object is symmetry, then it is n minus 1. If it is asymmetry, then it is n. Okay, so if theta 360 divided by theta is a fraction, the number of images formed will be equal to its integral part. So that you have to remember. If you get a fraction number, then just you are going to consider that integral before the decimal, whatever the number you have, that number you are going to consider. Okay, right. Then the focal length of the spherical mirror, that is f is equal to r by 2. That is the relation between f and r. That is the relation between f and r. Next, the mirror formula, it is 1 by v plus 1 by u. So 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f, or 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. Next, the linear magnification. So linear magnification, that is nothing but size of the image by size of the object, that is minus v by u. Okay, if you have the longitudinal magnification, then it is minus dv by du. If you have superficial magnification, then area of image, to area of object, that is given by m square. Then laws of refraction is given as n is equal to sine I by sine r. Okay, next, absolute refractive index is given as n, or we can write it as mu. Mu is equal to speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in medium. Okay, general expression for Snell's law is given as this one. So n2 with respect to 1 unhealthy, or we can write it as mu2 with respect to 1 is nothing but mu2 by mu1, that is given as c divided by v2 whole divided by c divided by v1. So if you interchange, c and c get cancelled. So v1 by v2, n2 by n1 is equal to v1 by v2. That is very, very important. Next, so lateral displacement, or we'll be calling it as an lateral shift. The formula is given as T into sine of n minus r divided by cos r. where T is nothing but thickness of the glass slab. T is the thickness of the glass slab. Next, refractive index is nothing but apparent real depth divided by apparent depth. That is another formula for refractive index. So you can say apparent depth is equal to real depth. Next, if there is an ink spot, this formula is also very, very important, my dear students. You have to please concentrate on that. If the ink spot at the bottom of the glass slab, it appears to be raised by a distance d is equal to t minus 1 by mu is equal to common thigitini t 1 minus 1 by u. This formula you have to remember. Next, if the beaker is filled with immersible transparent liquids of refractive index mu1, mu2, mu3, and the individual depth d1, d2, d3 are respectively, then the apparent depth of the beaker is given as d1 by mu1 plus d2 by mu2, d3 by mu3. Next, critical angle, it is given as sin I is equal to 1 by mu. If it is a rarer medium ಮಾತ್ರ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ it is 1 by mu ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು with respect to denser medium with respect to rarer medium. Right? Next, the diver in the water at the deep sees the world outside through a horizontal circle of radius. That radius is given as r is equal to d divided by root of mu square minus 1. Okay. When the object is placed suited in a rarer medium and the relation between u1 and u2 and the capital letter R is given as, this is the formula. You have the formula, right? n ಬದಲು mu ಬರಿಬಹುದು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು n ಬರಿಬಹುದು. So n2 by v minus n1 by u is equal to n2 minus n1 by r. ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ when object is placed in rarer medium and image is formed at the denser medium. Next, when the object is being placed in denser medium, the relation between ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it is n2 by ಅಂದ್ರೆ n1 by v minus n2 by u is equal to n1 minus n2 by r, or you can also write it as this. I hope you are clear with this, right, my dear students? So ಈಗ ಬೇಗ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೈಲೈಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಷ್ಟು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Based on this only we have the numericals to be worked out. So copy down this neatly. So part by part. So first one, when two plane mirrors incline ಆದಾಗ ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, that is also, it's quite important. Okay, so our condition ಏನು ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ, 360 divided by theta ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ angle. ಆ angle ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ angle ಜೊತೆ 360 divided by a particular angle ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ರಿನ ಅಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ರಿನ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. Next, relation between f and r. So linear magnification, longitudinal magnification, superficial magnification. refractive index, lateral shift, apparent shift, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೂನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. There is an ink spot at the bottom, ಈ formula. Excuse me. Next, critical angle. If a diver in water at the deep sees the world outside through the horizontal circle of radius, okay, ಆಯ್ತಾ? Can we move to the next synopsis, next page? Okay. So next is nothing but your lens maker formula. So lens maker formula is given as 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Next to lens formula, 1 by v minus 1 by u, 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. Magnification produced by the lens, in this particular cases it is given instead of minus ಇಲ್ಲಿ plus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ control. ಅಲ್ಲಿ m is equal to mirror ಅಲ್ಲಿ m is equal to minus v by u, but ಇಲ್ಲಿ v by u. Next, so power of lens ಇಲ್ಲಿ it is nothing but the ability of the lens to converge or diverge a parallel beam of rays. So it is measured as p is equal to 1 by f. Okay, if it is in meter, f is in meter. If f is in centimeter, it is 100 by f ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. When the two thin lenses of focal lengths f1 and f2 are placed coaxially and separated by a distance d, and the focal length of the combination is given as 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 minus d divided by f1 f2. ಅದೇ in terms of power ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ p is equal to p1 plus p2 minus d into p1 p2. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಸಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ mu is equal to sin of a plus d ಅಂತಾನು ಬರೀತೀವಿ. ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ t is nothing but angle of minimum deviation, but ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಲ್ಟಾ m ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. and it's nothing but angle of minimum deviation only, all divided by sine of a by 2. Okay, so in between our delta andreno, okay, a andreno, in highlights ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. If it is a and I are very small, or delta is equal to mu minus 1 into a. So in the minimum deviation position time only, I is equal to a plus delta m by 2, r is equal to a by 2. Okay, so angular displacement anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. It is given as delta v minus delta r ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, violet minus red ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. So simple microscope ಅಲ್ಲಿ magnifying power is nothing but angle suspended by the image at the eye to angle suspended by the object at eye. Okay, it is given as tan beta divided by tan alpha, so approximately equal to beta by alpha. When the image is formed at infinity, so m is equal to d by f. If the image is at the least distance of distant vision ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ m is equal to 1 plus d by f ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. That is in the case of simple microscope. Simple microscope ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So for the in the case of compound microscope, the magnification will be MO ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, magnification of objective into magnification of eyepiece. When the final image is formed at infinity, it is given as m is equal to v naught by u naught into d by fe. So L is nothing but vo plus fe. When the image is at least distance of distant vision, it is 1 plus dfe, d by fe ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, so in that case only length is equal to e formula. Next, if the astronomical telescope ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ, okay, astronomical telescope ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ m is equal to fo by fe. fo plus fe is the length. Okay, length ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. If the image is at least distance of distant vision, so e concept ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so length ಬಂದು next. Okay, astronomical telescope ಬಂದಾಗ m is equal to f naught by fe. So length ಇದು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. So ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ನು. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಗ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡಿ. Anyways, you can just ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಬರ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಕರ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಅದು ಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪವರ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡು. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಕೋಪು, ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಕೋಪು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಿಸಮ್ದು. ಸೊ ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡಿ. An object is placed at a distance of 40 centimeter from a concave mirror of focal length 15 centimeter. If the object is placed through a distance of 20 centimeter towards the mirror, the displacement of the image will be. Okay, first case ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, u ಬಂದು -40 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನು, we'll write down the formula. It is given as 1 by f is equal to 1 by v dash minus, sorry, plus right plus 1 by u ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 1 by ಮಿರರ್ ಕಾನ್ಕೇವ್ ಆಗಿರೋದನ್ನ -15 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ವಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ -1 by 40. So if you solve this, -1 by 15 plus 1 by 40 is equal to 1 by v dash. So solve ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ I hope it is -40 plus 15 divided by 15 into 40 is equal to 1 by v dash. It is 35, 35 minus 35 divided by 15 into 40. I guess we have done some mistake, right? ಇದು 25 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 35 ಅಲ್ಲ, 25 ಅಂದರೆ ಇದು 5s are 5 5s are 120. 120 divided by 5 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it is 1 by 24 minus 1 by 24. So v dash is equal to minus 24 centimeter. ಈಗ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 20 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಈಗ 1 by f is equal to 1 by v double dash plus 1 by u dash ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಈಗ same, so it is 1 by minus 15 is equal to 1 by v double dash plus 1 by ಎಷ್ಟು minus 20 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So minus 1 by 15 plus 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by v double dash. So minus 20 plus 15 divided by 15 into 20 is equal to v double dash. So it is minus 5. So minus 5 divided by 15 into 20. 1s are, 3s are. So we can say it's nothing but 1 by v double dash. So I can write v double dash is equal to minus 60 centimeter. Ega, the image will be shifted away from the mirror by 60 minus 24 is equal to 36 centimeter. So answer is 36 centimeter away from the mirror. 36 centimeter away from the mirror. ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. I hope you are clear. Done. Okay. Next question ನೋಡಿ. Next problem. A 2 centimeter tall object. So ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? HO is 2 centimeter. Is placed 15 centimeters. So U is equal to minus 15 centimeter. F is equal to minus 10 centimeter. It is since it is a concave mirror ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ. Okay. ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. So 1 by minus 10 is equal to 1 by V ಮೈನಸ್, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಮೈನಸ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15 is equal to 1 by V. So minus 15 plus 10 divided by 150 is equal to 1 by V. Minus 15 plus 10 ಅಂದರೆ minus 5 divided by 150 is equal to 1 by V. So 1s are 30s are. So V is equal to minus 30 centimeter is your answer. V. ಈಗ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೈಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನು? M is equal to V by U ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಮಿರರ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ it will be minus. But M can be written as HI by HO is equal to minus V by U. So HI is equal to V ಎಷ್ಟು? Minus of minus 30 divided by minus 15 into HO ಅಂದರೆ 2. So ಇದು 1s are, ಇದು 2s are, minus minus cancel, 2 2s are 4. So HI is equal to minus 4 centimeter ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ minus 4 centimeter ಅಂದರೆ height of the object ಬಂದಿಟ್ಟು height of the image ಬಂದು 4. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಫೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ರಿಯಲ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ. ಸೊ height is 4 centimeter. It is a real image. It is real image. I hope you are clear. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? Okay. A concave mirror gives an image 3 times as large at its object placed at a distance of 20 centimeter from it. For the image to be real, the focal length should be, okay, so you know that M they given us, it's a concave mirror ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, so concave mirror ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ you'll be getting, so M is equal to -3. Okay, so U they given us -20 centimeter F ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದು, correct? So M is equal to -V by U. So it is -3 is equal to -V divided by -20. So V is equal to -60 centimeter. So the formula 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. So -1 by 60 minus 1 by 20. So -20 minus 60 divided by 60 into 20. So it is -80 divided by, so it is F is equal to -120 divided by 8. 120 divided by 8 andre it is 15. So -15, so option B. A man stands symmetrically between two large plane mirrors fixed to two adjacent walls of a rectangular room. The number of images formed are. So you have the thing is, you have the formula. In the formula, n is equal to 360 360 theta. So it is inclined to large plane mirror ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the walls will act as two plane mirrors inclined to each other andre, so theta is equal to 90 degree. So n is equal to 360 divided by 90. So you have 4. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ number ಏನು, if it is even number ಆದರೆ symmetry, so n minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So option B. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ವಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ n minus 1, ಅವಾಗ 4 minus 1 is 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So a man stands symmetrically between two large plane mirrors fixed to two adjacent walls of a rectangular room. The number of image formed are 3. Next, two plane mirrors are inclined So two plane mirrors are inclined at 70 degree. A ray incident on one mirror at angle theta after reflection falls on the second mirror and is reflected from there parallel to the first mirror, the value. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಹಿಂಗಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ಮಿರರ್ ಹಿಂಗಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮಿರರ್ ಹಿಂಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎರಡು ಹಿಂಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ರೇ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ರೇ ಬಂದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಹಿಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೀಟಾ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು ತೀಟಾನೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಾದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದೇನು 70, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಅದು 70 ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು 70, ಆಗ ಇದು 40 ಆಯ್ತು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಇದು 70 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ರೇ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ಸೊ ಥೀಟಾ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 40 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 90, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಥೀಟಾ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು, 50 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, ಇದು theta will be 50 degree. ಸೊ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಶೋನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಿಗರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮಿರರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮಿರರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಿರರ್ಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. The refractive index of water with respect to air is 4/3. The refractive index of glass with respect to air is 3/2. ಈಗ the refractive index of water with respect to glass. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದೇನು ಅಂದರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟು ಓಕೆ, ಎನ್ W with respect to A is equal to 4/3. Ng with respect to air is 3/2. ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು NW with respect to glass is nothing but ಏನು, ಆಗ NW with respect to air divided by Ng with respect to air. So NW ಎಷ್ಟು, it is 4/3 divided by 3/2. ಅಂದರೆ 4/3 into 2/3 heat. ಹೌದಾ? So it's nothing but 8 by 9. So option B is the right answer. So option B is the right answer. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೋಡಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Okay. So a beam of monochromatic light refracts at a point P as shown in the figure. Find the angle of refraction at the point A. So ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು, ಈ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇದು ಐ. ಇವಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಐ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 90 ಮೈನಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಇದು 60 ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನು 60ನ. ಸೊ ಇದು 60 ಆದರೆ, ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು 60 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇವಾಗ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಸ್ನೆಲ್ಸ್ ಲಾ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, according to the Snell's law, I can write it as n1 sin I is equal to n2 sin R ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ನನಗೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸೈನ್ ಆರ್ ಬೇಕು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೈನ್ ಆರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು n1 by n2 ಇಂಟು ಸೈನ್ ಐ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ n1 ಎಷ್ಟು? 1 divided by root 3 into sin 60. So sin 60 ಎಷ್ಟು? It is root 3 by 2. 1 by root 3. So root 3 by 2. So root 3 cancel ಆದರೆ it is 1 by 2. So R is equal to sin inverse of 1 by 2. So sin inverse of 1 by 2 andre R is equal to 30 degree. So R is equal to 30 degree. Option C. Okay, a table you should remember. Okay, so sin theta, sin 60, sin 40. So a table na ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತೇನ್ರೋ? Okay, next. The frequency of light wave in a material is ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, and wavelength, the refractive index will be, okay, you have the formula. ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? n ಇಲ್ಲ mu ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿ n ತಗೊಂತೀನಪ್ಪ. n is equal to c divided by v. ಹೌದಾ? but you have the formula. So frequency V is equal to mu into lambda na mu ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ 2 into 10 to the power 14 into 5000 Armstrong ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5000 into 10 to the power minus 10. So 10 into 10 to the power minus 10 now plus 14 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 5 6 7. So 10 into 10 to the power 7. So 1 into 10 to the power 8 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಇದು. So next C ಅಂದ್ರೇನು speed of light in air. It is given as 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by V ಎಷ್ಟು 1 into 10 to the power 8. 10 to the power 8 and 10 to the power 8 cancel. So n is equal to 3. So n is equal to 3 andre option B. Okay. Done. Next ನೋಡಿ. The bottom of a container is of 4 centimeter thickness glass slab. The container contains two immersible liquids A and B of depth 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter respectively. What is apparent position of a smudge on the outer surface of the bottom of the glass slab when viewed through the container? So ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ we have the refractive index ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 3 ಇದೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ. So n1 n2 n3 be the refractive index of glass slab. So liquid A liquid B ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ದ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್ ಆರ್, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರೋದೇನು T1 T2 T3. The apparent position of the smudge on the outer surface is obtained by taking into an account of refraction at 3 medias. ಆಗ 3 medias ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ apparent position, so apparent depth is equal to, you have the formula T into 1 minus 1 by n ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಈಗ T1 ಇದು n1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ 3 ಇದೆ ಆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ T2 1 minus 1 by n2 plus T3 1 minus 1 by n3. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಮೂರು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು 4, 1 minus 1 by ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಫಸ್ಟು, ಸೊ 1.5 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್ಸು 6, 1 minus 1 by 1.4 plus 8, 1 minus 1 by 1.3. So next step ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4 into 0.5 divided by 1.5 plus 6 into 0.4 divided by 1.4 plus 8 into 0.3 divided by 1.3. So solve ಮಾಡಿ ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 1.33 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1.71 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1.85. ಸೊ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 4.89 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಗೆ. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡಿ. Time required for the light to pass through a glass slab. The time required for the light to pass through a glass slab of thickness 4 mm is. So time ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಸ್ಲಾಬ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಫಸ್ಟ್. So it is given as V is equal to C divided by N. C ಎಷ್ಟು? 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by N is 1.5 andre I'll write it as 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 15 by 10 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. 1s are ಇದು 5s are ಆಯ್ತಾ, 5 1s are 5 2s are. So its speed ಎಷ್ಟು? 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. ಇದು V ನಿಮ್ದು. Okay, the time required for the light to pass through the glass slab of thickness 4 ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ time t is given as distance ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, it is given as thickness divided by velocity. So thickness ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 whole divided by 2 into 10 to the power 8 ಆಯ್ತಾ. So 1s are 2s are. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 8. So it is minus 11 seconds. So t is equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 11 seconds. Andre option B is the right answer. Next, light of wavelength 5890 angstrom in vacuum passes through a piece of glass of refractive index 1.5. The wavelength of the light in the glasses. So first you have the formula. N is equal to speed of light under C alva. In terms of lambda baritini, it is given as mu into lambda of air or vacuum whole divided by mu lambda of glass and of glass. So our ಕೇಳಿರೋದೇನೋ lambda of glass only, right? So mu ಇದು cancel ಆಯ್ತು. So lambda of glass is equal to lambda of air divided by n. So ಇದೇನಾಯ್ತು 5890 divided by 1.5. So it is 5890 divided by 15 by 10. So 10 ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ you can write it as so lambda glass is equal to 58900 divided by 15 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you will be getting 3926.6 ಅಂತ ರೆಕರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So approximately it is 2927. 2927 ಅಂತ ರಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So I hope you are clear with this problems and the synopsis whatever we discussed today, right? So I think ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ I'm going to wind up the class. So we'll continue in the next class. So thank you all. Have a great day.